Good morning. We are headed out to do something we've never done before.
We're gonna go pick up a live tree.
Hopefully we don't screw this up. See anything you like?
I think there's one over here.
There's one over there.
Yeah.
Finn, do you see anything you like, sir? No? Okay. This one?
This one. What? But I like
You
this.
said no? You said no to the tree? So this is the one you want, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
Yes.
sure?
Yes.
Okay. I guess this is the one we're going with, so I guess I better go get somebody. That'd make you a happy woman?
Yes.
That's all that counts to me.
Let me take off
I think you have to take, what, a half an inch off?
just a fresh cut, or you want me to take some of these these branches off right here? I can take that one, that one, that one,
Okay.
and then maybe clip one of the bottoms.
Yeah, that'd probably be good. I think that'd be
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake.
shake. Yeah, right? Just make sure there's no dead stuff on it.
You ready?
Yeah. Perfect size.
Right there.
I think it's ready.
It's ready.
I think it's ready. So it doesn't look half bad, but I definitely think we need a little bit more lights and a little bit more practice putting lights on the tree. But it's not gonna look half bad. I think it's gonna look good. Yeah, I think it'll look good. So, are you happy with your tree? Okay, you just need lights, right? Are you putting ornaments on it?
I kind of want to see what the cats think first before we decide to put ornaments on it.
I think that's a good decision.
Because we have some ornaments that are breakable.
Yeah, I think
So-
that's a good decision. It's like having children. They're just the size of your hand.
There's one now.
Speaking of cats. Alright, let's go get another strand of lights and move on with the rest of our day. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Going back out to our barn build, and this week has been a full-fledged, full-on grind week. We spent some time outside getting things together for it, working on the exterior wall, because to be completely honest, I have 2 weeks. I have a little over 2 weeks before Luis is going into this big stall in here, and I really need to get it done before she even gets in, which means I need to finish the stall and I need to finish the wall. We have one section left, and we've got one support brace in. I gotta put the other support brace in over there, but it's just like It's just grinding right now, trying to get this wall done. We need to get a coat of paint on it, and then we also need to build these pins. I don't know if we're gonna get all of the pins done today, but my plan is to get the wall done, hopefully get a coat of paint done, and basically get the structure laid out for the pins, so that way we can actually get people moved in here before the real winter starts to come into play, because it's starting to get really cold at night, and it'd be really nice to have everybody over here and taken care of. But I'm gonna put the camera down, let you guys see a lot of the work today. There's gonna be a lot of work on this barn done today, so bear with me if I don't do as much talking. I'll try to give you guys some updates as we go through, but without further ado, let's get started on this project. Guys, it's done. Oh, I am so excited to have this project completed. Like, I think sometimes it's really hard to convey exactly how excited you are when something is done, but I'm done, and I'm excited. It needs paint, but this is a massive step. The only thing that's left at this point besides the paint is up top here, and I really just have to wait for more boards for that, because they didn't have any more pallets that were accessible for me to use, so I have to wait until more pallets are available. But this will keep everybody warm during the winter, no cross breezes. It's gonna be good. Let me just tell you, like, when I say I'm excited that this project is nearing completion, I don't even think I can express in words what that actually means. Like, I was walking a board over here after I had cut it, and there's this long grueling process of walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, when really if I had everything here, it wouldn't have been so bad. But I have to walk all the way from the garage over to here, which I sound like I'm like complaining about things that I shouldn't be complaining about. And I looked at the gate that's in the front, and I just stopped for a minute, and I realized when we bought this property 2 years ago, there was no fence, there was no gate, there was no barn, there was no chickens, there were no goats or pigs or anything. None of that was here. No massive garden like we have now. It was literally just the house and the land and the broken well. We have a working well. We've got all the animals, we've got this barn, we've got the fence and the gate and the gardens, and we've accomplished a lot. We've accomplished a lot. And so if you just like jumped on this video and you're like working on a project, whether it be homestead related or not, I encourage you, if you're feeling overwhelmed like I was with this project, take a moment before you keep working through it and just look around, or look at the project as a whole, and look at the things you may have already accomplished. It might blow your mind, because I'm not trying to toot our own horn here, but I feel like we've done a lot in the last 2 years, as well as everything else that we have been working on, the multiple different projects, and I'm very humbled and very glad and very proud of what we have accomplished. And this isn't me telling you that because I want you guys to feel good for us, but you know, if you're working on a project, I encourage you. You can do it. It's gonna get through. You're gonna get through it, and you're gonna be very happy with it when you're done. Just take your time and work through it. And if you have to look back on what you've already accomplished to get to this point, do that. It should be perfect. So it'll be well worth it in the end. So keep pushing on. Let's go ahead and get some pins up here. What I'm thinking is I have some T-posts that we went and got, and we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, because they're splitting it up into 2 sections. I'm probably not going to put up the pig panels or the cattle panel today, just because I still need to paint the barn, but it's pretty chilly, and I want to wait till it gets a little bit warmer. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer later in the week to put some paint on, or at least put it on earlier in the morning so that it has time to dry and not have to sit in the cold all night. So let's put the T-posts in, and we'll see where we're at as far as daylight goes from there. But let me walk you through my process here, because I also have to talk myself through it. I have these two 6.5 foot T-posts. What should happen is I'm gonna get on my ladder and I'm gonna smack these into the ground pretty deep because I don't want them to move. And then I should be able to measure from this T-post to that T-post, and then measure diagonally from that post. And if the measurement is the same, then it's a square. I think I'm understanding that correctly. I could be totally off. Go ahead and make a lovely comment down in the comment section if that's not true about how, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. But that's why I'm not teaching you, because I don't necessarily know. And I'm also terrible at measuring. So one Homestead skill I should probably learn is measuring and how to make an actual right angle. But this post to this post, I measured that 12 feet. So it should be 12 feet from the corner. Should be good to go. Like if I measured, and what I mean by that is like this post to this post is 12 feet. I should be able to measure this post to my outside corner, should be 12. And then this T-post and the one in the outside corner should be 12 feet. And that would make it square. I hope this works out really well. I want this to be really nice, but I laugh at myself because I'm hilarious, because I build all these fun things and I don't know how to measure sometimes, obviously, or how to measure like perfect squares. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Judge me if you want in the comment section. That's totally fine. I'm laughing at myself, so really you're just laughing along with me. So whatever. I'm gonna get on my ladder before I run out of daylight. Okay. I just struggled with this post. Wasn't straight. Hammered it in some more. And I stood back here. I just want to see if you see something that I see. Can you tell what I see? Maybe you need to go back a little bit farther. Can you see what I see? That's not the middle. That's not the middle. So obviously I can't measure, like I was telling you. I thought this was an 18 by 24 carport, but I'm thinking it's an 18 by 18. It has to be an 18 by 18. Anyways, it doesn't matter. The point was, this is what made me laugh. This is what made me laugh. I made a mark on the wall to show where I needed to put the T-post. Why I did not actually put the T-post there probably was because I didn't remember that I marked the wall. Oh man. I'm like, I love myself sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, sir, you need to get your life together or go talk to somebody about that. So we know the post goes here, so we'll have to take this T-post back out. We'll just end on a high note and basically be very excited that the side of the barn is done, besides the paint, and it turned out better than I had anticipated. So, you know, I think that's a great time to take a break and go get some coffee. I wanted to show you guys what we actually got accomplished when moving that T-post that was in the wrong place. So we've started. It's looking pretty snazzy, but we've gotten 2 pins built, and this one has the panels in here. We're gonna be using a deep bedding system for our pigs here, and we're gonna start building this second one over here. But hopefully you guys are getting the picture that we're trying to do here. I don't know how well it's going to work with the KuneKunes since they don't do a lot of rooting, but we're going to find out, and hopefully it'll work well enough that we can at least use the compost on our pastures, if not in the garden. So stay tuned for that long-term find out, that long-term research project. But until next time, you guys, we'll see you in the next video. If you want to see more of this carport build, you can check it out up here, and don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video, guys. God bless, and until next time.